Hi, my name's Tony Haigh, and I'm director of The Book of Will by Lauren Gunderson, playing at Studio Players opening May 8th. In the 17th century, when Shakespeare was alive, the publishing of plays was up to the printer. Nobody owned the copyright. The theatre company sort of felt they owned it, but they didn't really. So we've lost a lot of the original scripts from Shakespeare. And after he died, the actors kept the company going, the King's Men. They were under the patronage of King James I, and they suddenly realized that these plays had some kind of mileage that maybe other people may want to see, but they didn't have copies of them. So two actors, Hemmings and Condell, decide to try and produce a definitive copy of Shakespeare's plays and print it in a large format, which is known as a folio. So there are all these kind of, sometimes they call the bastard copies, or the foul copies of Shakespeare's plays around. And what Hemmings and Condell decided was to try and print in the most expensive and perfect form everything they could remember about the plays that they were in, from the sides that were still around, the pieces of the play, the bad copies, their own memories, and collecting all that stuff together. And then they have to find a printer and a publisher who would want to kind of do it. And there's one printer in particular in this play who is the guy who's responsible for a lot of the bad copies, but he's the one that will say, I'll print the good ones. So that's really what the play is about. It's about the coming together of the first folio, the first official version of Shakespeare's plays, all of them. I have a friend who is a collector of rare manuscripts, and we're hoping to bring some very early copies of Shakespeare to the lobby to be on display before the performance. So you can actually see what we're talking about and the early printing that was going on at that time. That's still in a plan, but that's what we hope to be able to do.